June 12, Nigeria have declared today Democracy Day. 20 solid years from 1999 till 2019. Nigeria have described what they have witnessed as democracy. But in the right sense of it, it is DemoCRAZY. Oh yes, DemoCRAZY. Demonstration of grace. Crazy demonstration. Fela was absolutely correct when he sang that song. You see, the dividend Nigerians have witnessed from democracy in Nigeria is what I want to show you. Let's have a look.
And see what is going on here. Water everywhere. People cannot longer cross to their working office. They are using tractors to pass them. Government should please come to our rescue. This is night and you can see it. Everywhere is flooded. Just a small rain. Based on the fact that everywhere was bad. Imagine that. Woo! Our government should come to our rescue. Thank you.
Because of the bad roads,
this is next level.
Just to cross the river, the road river, man-made river, they have to carry someone and pass. Look at the queue. The queue is so much. The queue is so much that even the people using the pedestrians cannot even see a place to pass. And some people have to find themselves a job by carrying the pedestrians over the water for 50 naira. That is Lagos for us. This is the almighty underbridge that have been causing a big problem. And they will collect 50 naira. The woman is want to pay 50 naira now. It's about collecting this money. The people that are crossing over, he wants to collect his money. That's the kind of country that we find ourselves. Unfortunate, very unfortunate, very disheartening. Yes, he has paid and he has gone. Yes, so too bad.
How much? I carry my woman.
Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. Too bad.
Contact to 50.
Too bad. Vehicle cannot move. No place for vehicle. We have to use legs. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
You saw that video? The people you saw on that video, they are what we call poor masses. There, you have teachers, you have students, you have lecturers, you have traders, you have bankers, you have bus drivers, you have cleaners, you have even the security operatives, police, army, navy, all of them. They all pass through that horror. They all pass through that nightmare as dividend of democracy for 20 solid years in Nigeria. While you will never see political class, the politicians, they don't experience that. Their children, they don't even see that. Now only the poor masses, now they pass through that here. And you know the irony of it? The poor masses brought it upon themselves. Why do I say that? They are the ones that were used to install bad government in Nigeria. They directly or indirectly contributed a whole lot in ensuring that bad politicians or bad misleaders are in government today. So, the poor masses of Nigeria are the architect of their problem today. The 2019 general election that was just concluded, the returning officers that were used to rig the election, professors, they passed through that horror. The youths, some of them students, that were used to slash ballot buses, they passed through that horror. They are part of the people you saw in the video. The traders that saw every opportunity as buying and selling, that went to the polling units to sell their votes for 1,000, they passed through that horror you just watched in that video. Oh yes. What about the security operatives? Oh yes, you saw them on that video, Abi. Good. They are part of the victims of their own misfortune. Nigerians are the architects of their problem, because the poor masses occupy 98% of the general population, while the elites are just 1%. But this 1% have been able to organize themselves to manipulate the 99% or 98% of them. Now, you saw the problem of Nigeria and where it has kept them today. It does not just end from what this is just one out of too many that we are witnessing in Nigeria today. The economy is in shambles. They call it economic recession, but I call it economic depression. That is why you see many Nigerians committing suicide. Oh yes. What about the education system? Far-fetched. You can't get good education in Nigeria. That's why politicians have sent all their children abroad to school, while their children neither get good education or even education at all. Our graduates, unemployed youths, are leaving Nigeria in droves. The rest that are here, I call them the patriotic Nigerians. I mean the Yahoo boys. They are more patriotic than an average Nigerian politician, because these same politicians have siphoned stolen funds and sent them abroad, while these Yahoo unemployed youths are now repatriating these funds back to Nigeria through the back door. Now, I will always say that the Nigerian masses are the architects of their problem, because you can't tell me that you participated actively to ensure that these guys go into power. So, I am not here to start telling you about Nigerian problem, because Nigerian problem is endless. If we start talking about it, we will not end until the next century. But I am here to provide solution. But before I go into that, I want to make this statement, and you have to understand that the elites are united. They are united. What we are having in Nigeria today is madness of a government. And until the people unite, just like trade unions unite to protect their interests, until the people unite, they will never be free. Politically, economically, socially, and even spiritually. I am here to tell you that the solution to the problem of the ordinary people that are victims of this British colonial contraption is a political revolution to flush these men out of government and install government that will restore the dignity of humanity. You see this ego? That is the banner that will pull the people together for a political revolution. Ugo, Ebelugo, Nambamu. People's Restoration Movement. It is not just business as usual. It is a political revolution. Beginning from the land of the rising sun, the Biafran land. I am a Biafran, and I'm proud to say it. And we are the biggest victims of this British colonial contraption. And the rest of Nigeria are also victims, as long as you are under the category of poor masses. Arewa people, go home and fix your place. Oduduwa people, go to your homeland and fix your problems. The Biafrans are organizing already, because we must take over our land. People's Restoration Movement is not just for the Biafran people alone. It's for all the victims of Nigerian impunity. You see this banner? This banner, under this banner, the people shall unite to flush out impunity in their homeland. The freedom you seek deeply relies on this. Because those that say they represent you, they represent themselves and their immediate families and their pockets. It is time to unite. It is time to unite because you have no option. You don't have any other option. Because Nigeria has become a place where lawmakers are lawbreakers. You know what happened last year? National Assembly was invaded. The Oga Pata that sponsored, or not just sponsored, that led that invasion have been crowned, have been rewarded with an exalted seat at the Nigerian Senate. I don't want to mention names because you already know him. Now let me tell you, Nigeria is going into a state where if the poor masses don't unite, they will become like the actual slaves that will be sold to work in plantations. We're already doing that by proxy. But let me tell you, it will come to the point where you'll be knocked at your door. Before you eat, you go to the farmyard of a politician to cultivate for him first. It will get to that. Because our children, oh my God, the generations unborn, I don't know what they are going to say if you don't join the political revolution. And wait, before you now come up with your argument that Biafra people are not interested in the politics of Nigeria. Let me tell you, we are not talking about politics of Abuja. We are talking about fixing our homeland. Ndi Oduduwa will go and fix their own. Otherwise, should go and fix their own. Biafrans, go home and fix your own land. Oburo Onyugu, Oburo Hausa Fulani or Yoruba, that are keeping our place backward. Oh yes, they have their role to contribute from the center, but our people have what it takes to fix our homeland without the help of government. Only of you government can help in anywhere in Nigeria, but you have been surviving, you have been developing, you have been advancing. Good. Now, the only way the freedom we seek will be materialized. Economic freedom, political, social, and even spiritual freedom can only come if you have the right people in power. There is no two ways about it. Or you carry guns. And from every indication, none of my people wants to go to war again. And as such, we have to make use of this finger because it is greater and more powerful than this finger that pulls the trigger. Do you know why? Do you know how? It is the people that are in power that gives authorization for those who bear arms to shoot at you when you're on the street protesting your aspiration. It is time we all use our head and stop being emotional about our aspiration. And those of you who come to my inbox or call me to tell me to join your own group or that group, I am not interested in joining any group. I am interested in the freedom of my homeland. I am interested in the liberation of my people, the restoration of human dignity, equity, fairness, and justice. That is what I fight for my people. Come to me as a Biafran. Don't come to me as any group member. Please, if you cannot work together, please concentrate on your own lane. What you are doing, let everybody mind their own strategy and follow it. And allow those who knew and understand the powers of politics to go and flush out these men that have made our lives miserable. I've said it earlier and I will not repeat myself here. Let me tell you, do not allow the politicians, because now those in the National Assembly, they were skewed out and they started shouting, we are marginalized because we are from the East. Even the APC politicians that maneuvered themselves into National Assembly, they are all crying, they are marginalized. Let me tell you, we will not carry on a matter for our head. All the while many of you have been there, you will never for one day mention the true aspiration of our people, which is regional autonomy. Regional autonomy. Because regional autonomy can go on by proxy. I don't want to say too much here. But Our people want freedom. Have you presented it at the floor of the Senate? No. You want on your way? No, you are not interested. But you want us to carry your matter for head. You want to be deputy Senate president. You want to be Senate president. You want to be vice president. You want to be president. All for your own benefit and for your own clicks, not for the benefit of the masses. We say, fa. The people don't get sense. Under this banner, People's Restoration Movement will restore the dignity of humanity, beginning from my homeland. We will not carry on a matter for head anymore. And those of you that have been crying for taking sniper on the social media because of this nonsense happening in Nigeria, you are doing yourself. It is high time you join this political revolution right now. Call the numbers you are seeing there. The mobilization is on top gear. Don't say it is impossible. Because if it is impossible to flush out these men from power, now tell me, how do you get the freedom you seek? Forget about the international community. They will not come to your aid. They are only interested and discussing with those in power. So if you want them to listen to you, go and occupy that seat. And then we will decide our fate. And let nobody discourage you or confuse you from this strategy, from this movement. This is a revolution. If you can't join, please stay aside. Let those who can proceed. I don't want to say too much on this because we have said a whole lot. And I want this to be sent across. Join this revolution now. The time is now. And I appreciate those who have shown interest to be part of this revolution. Please call the numbers on the screen and be part of this mobilization. Join our social media platform, People's Restoration Movement, on Facebook. Follow everything we do. And on this platform, BVI Channel 1, we are the official media partners of this movement because that is the ideology driving this media platform, BVI Channel 1. And I will continue to update you on every single step I will be taking as time proceeds. It is time for the people to take over power. Enough is enough. Think about it. If the people that are in the National Assembly are Biafran diehard, blooded Biafran diehards, they will go there and take our aspiration into the government house there. If the Biafran diehards are the governors of the Southeast, here will be heaven on earth, I tell you. With the Biafran ideology, with this Biafran spirit, we will take over government. And if Biafra in view. So, do not be discouraged. Do not be confused by anyone trying to tell you otherwise. Join the revolution. Now, we are taking over our government. Nigerian government. Nigeria is a total failure. And there is no remedy to that. We are not talking about taking over Nigeria entirely. Let everybody go to their own place and fix their problem. Because we are Biafrans and we are fixing our problem. I'm going to end it here. Those of you, I said earlier, please don't ask me to either join you or join that group. I'm not interested. My interest is the freedom of my people. And we shall get the freedom we seek when we take over power. Thank you for watching. Keep subscribing to BVI Channel 1. And I appreciate those who have been subscribing and sharing. Please continue sharing, continue subscribing. Those of you who want to support, who want to donate, the details of our account is right there on the description. Please, you can continue your anticipated donation to us, and we appreciate you. Goodbye, and God bless you.